And we are live.
So, do you want to do an intro this time?
I let it in last time because you were too tired.
But that was also at the very end. We didn't do one in the beginning. And also, yeah, I was tired. I'm a little more awake now. Still kind of tired.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that tattoo that politician has on his face. Always tired. Yeah, he's definitely a Republican, that guy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Post Malone.
Yeah, Post Malone.
Post Malone. Post Malone.
Yeah, I tripped him up already, folks. That was quick.
Whoa. Cut him off. All right.
He's an independent.
Post Malone. Okay. All the speeches are in auto-tune.
I promise.
Americans.
We both did awful auto-tune impersonations.
That was really bad.
You know what? We should maybe now do an auto-tune speech for fun.
We should.
Yeah, but we won't.
No.
So this is the CoEd podcast, everybody. I'm awake enough to actually start off the show the right way.
Yeah. So, guys, this is Ed. Last week,
I didn't mean to
no
say my
one
name.
knows what the fuck that was.
Our show?
What you were.
Oh, man, I was a
He
shell
doesn't
of
remember.
myself.
He doesn't remember any of it.
I mean, I remember it now because we finally got to watch the cut of it. It started coming back to me.
Yeah.
We were better than I thought. I really thought I brought the show completely down to a 0.
Yeah. No.
But it didn't even look like you did any work. I think I carried the show.
Yeah, you carried all of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did that.
That's why I'm wearing the same shirt today.
Dragged me through the mud. Thank you. Appreciate it. Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers, dude.
So how's your week been?
Why you gotta already start with me? Why can't we start with you?
Because you had a little catastrophe
A little catastrophe
that I didn't hear about, and I want to know about
Well,
it.
who the hell told you to go away this weekend and not invite me?
I don't think you could have went away because you were too busy
I'm
canoeing
not-
to your front door.
Okay, all right. The good thing about the leak, we'll say, in my apartment was that it didn't flood.
Ed
What
had
it
a
was-
flood in his apartment.
I didn't have a flood. I had an ongoing lagoon underneath my floors in my bedroom in my basement apartment. So that's your mistake right there, basement apartment.
Yeah.
But they didn't know, my landlords didn't know what the problem was. So they were like, did you spill anything down there? It's like, it's my bedroom. 1, I'm not eating and drinking in there. 2, that big of a spill?
Yeah.
It's the whole floor. The wood is all warped.
I spilled
And it's-
my
and
bathtub.
it's a basement apartment, but it's like, pretty big. And that's what they thought. They were like, maybe you overflowed the tub one night.
Yeah.
I would tell you. And I wouldn't
They must
be like,
think very highly of you. if
Right,
they're gonna-
exactly. Oh, you
Yeah.
hit the fucking nail on the
Yeah,
head. Oh, my God.
Every time you come home, you're like, ugh, there he
But
is.
they found this a
Like
little
she's
bit
paying
before.
rent.
Yeah. They found this a little bit before my birthday, which was like the week you and I went to the beach. We keep going back to the beach.
In
you and
July.
I. It was July.
Now it is almost October.
It's not even summer anymore.
We
and
found
they finally
a
got
little leak.
Well, they finally got to like fixing it because they were like, "Oh, we'll take care of it at the end of September." It's like this is still going on, and every time like I paid the rent once, and I talked with them, I run into them when I come in and out, and they were like, "So it's gone, right?" No. Every time I step somewhere, I see water pushing up through the seams of the floor, like.
It almost looked like
my
starting to look
living
like the
room-
fountains in Vegas. Every time you took a step, you're like,
Yeah, we'll go with that. Steve. It was that. I'd move out of that place.
why? It's
I wouldn't
such a
stick
spectacle.
around. Ugh.
Except the water's brown.
And the funny thing was, like, they found it. Like, my landlord had to change a fuse, and the fuse box for the house is in one of my closets. I got 2 closets. Like, the place is great.
your apartment sounds like a death trap.
Because I have 2
I feel
closets.
like you're like describing. No, you're like, well, the breaker's in the closet.
Yeah, man, it's a basement.
And,
That's
you
where
know,
the breakers
the
are.
little
right?
leak happens to be
Oh, yeah.
a huge leak.
Oh, well. Not that worried about it, to be
It's gonna
honest
be,
with
all
you.
you're gonna need is your landlord coming down on a little bike, like, let's play a game. yeah.
Ugh.
Some
But-
landlord thing's gonna come by on his counter and start singing. yeah.
But anyway, they finally got to the problem, and turns out there's a leak coming from the floor above me, and it's only the basement and the one floor. I guess was at a ranch or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, there was a leak coming from above, going behind the wall and seeping and collecting underneath my hardwood.
Uh huh.
So they cleaned up.
You know, it's a good collection to have. Water.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know,
No.
because that doesn't cause mold or
I'm fine.
anything like that.
I'm fine.
You weren't actually tired. You weren't actually tired. You've been getting a solid 10 hours of sleep. It's just that they're slowly killing you.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
Well,
And they're jacking your rent up. You don't even know it. You're like, yeah, that
what are you
sounds
talking about?
Right,
What are you talking about? 13,000 a month for a 1-bedroom? That's perfectly normal.
Yeah. You own my car now? That's cool.
I don't know how I'm
Whatever.
getting the money, to be honest with you, but
Yeah.
they're not kicking me out. But either way,
So what's the game plan?
Well, they took out all the mold. They cleaned up all the mold. Like, I was
How?
surprised. They had a crew come in.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, it was.
So they didn't fix the leak, but they got rid
No,
of the
no,
mold.
they fixed it. You know, if I finish a sentence,
Go ahead.
Maybe
Sorry,
you'll
I'm
get-
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is last week, or 2 weeks ago, all over again.
Go ahead.
Because someone had to go bartending. That's why we didn't shoot. How much money did you make that night?
I had to shake it up.
Yeah, cocktail. How much money you make that night?
Made like $350.
All right, good call.
Yeah, cash bones. It was nice. Go on,
Whatever.
though. On a Tuesday, that's damn good.
Yeah, but either way, no, it's being fixed. It's gonna take probably another week after this, and it's nice sleeping on my couch, non-willingly. Being
No one's
forced
telling me to do it.
No, everyone, not everyone. The bed is just the bed's actually blocking my master bathroom and kind of like the tub and the shower because there's nowhere else for it to go. It's not a big place. But, like, all my bedroom furniture is in my living room, so the bed can't go in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It sounds like it's set up like a crack den at the moment.
Only the best for Eddie, okay?
Only the best.
But it's been an arduous task to shower, but I've been showering. But, like,
Uh-huh.
it's just, like, I get in the shower, I'm like, all right, fine, I'm clean, whatever. And then I open up the curtain, I'm like, fuck! And so it's just because the bed's right there.
So is your landlord like, sorry? Our bad? Or are they just like...
At first, and I don't think they're going to end up watching this, so I really don't care. But at first, he was like, we'll take probably a week off your rent. It's like a week.
A week?
This has been going
Wow,
on
so
since
he's gonna,
July.
Like, fraction it off. Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, my rent, I'm lucky. My rent's not horrendous at all. It's part of the reason why I stay there.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you're getting such a bargain with the mold.
hey, man, it wasn't part of, like, the inclusion of the price, so I am getting that for free.
You are getting free mold, so that's awesome. Good for you.
Can make blue cheese out of that.
Yeah, you could. You could. That's what those little specks
I
are.
think there's another step to it. I don't know.
I don't know.
But either way, not as exciting as I'd like to be about such a shitty subject. But yeah, I can't wait to go back to my studio after this.
Yeah, it sounds great. Sounds like you can lay on the bed.
At least I have 2 bathrooms, though. So I know it's got the weirdest amenities. all the modes you want, 2 bathrooms and a jacuzzi tub. Well, I heard jacuzzi
No bed.
tub. Yeah.
No bed, double bath.
No bedroom, but you got a closet under the staircase that's kind of cramped and small. You ever read Harry Potter?
What, does
Vaguely
one-
similar.
Does one bathroom have just a shower and the other one has just a tub, or is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is
No,
one for
no,
shitting, one for
Steve.
cleaning?
Well, I'll just tell you this. One is for people that come over, and the other one's where I dookie.
Okay.
That's mine.
So that one has all the candles and stuff in it, right?
Open air, open floor plan. Not an open floor plan.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. That'd be jail. Isn't that what jail is? Just an open floor plan shitter? The toilet is no.
Basically, yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
At least,
Every 10 feet there's a shitter.
at least all the document. Damn it! I can't even talk. All the documentaries I've seen about jail doesn't seem like there's a door anywhere.
Yeah. You ever see the one with jelly or syrup?
What?
They like interview this guy. I saw it once. It was so funny. I don't know where the jail was, but they interview one of these inmates, and they talk about, I guess, just like relationships between like the inmates and stuff. It was crazy. And he's like,
Put you on the seat, edge of your seat right there.
oh, it's like it's must watch TV. Let me tell you. But yeah, they talk about. He's like, when I'm going down on a man, I ask them, do they prefer jelly or syrup? And then I eat them. I eat them out. I pleasure myself. It is ridiculous.
So for you to say that this is must watch television,
you don't see it.
No, I didn't expect.
You just hear the guy
it.
talking about it. He's
You
really
sounded
enthusiastic
You
too.
sounded really disappointed. You don't get to see it.
Yeah, no, you
Shit.
don't watch the man eat butt, but he no, but he like justifies it by saying he's like, if I don't do this, I'm gonna die. Like,
Well, of course. I mean,
it's fucking
it's
crazy.
a dog eat dog world
Yeah.
in prison.
No pun intended.
Oh my God, that was the pun. Just kidding. But wait, what's jelly?
Like that's what, like he gives him a choice of what to put in his ass. It's let me tell you, the ratings are through the roof on that shit. It's, you know why? Because when you watch it, it's just so, it comes out of fucking nowhere. You know, because you like interview guys, they're like, "Hey man, I had a really rough life," or like they talk about like they regret what they did, like, "Oh, I killed my parents, but I, you know, whatever." And then this guy's fucking talking about eating ass and jelly or syrup. He's like, "I like Welch's, but you know, if I gotta use the off-brand, I use the off-brand," and you know.
They get a choice in prison.
Yeah, Smuckers is pretty good too.
Smuckers
You know,
is delicious.
yeah, you know.
Yeah. Your prison voice is on point.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
I think you need to change up your watching material.
Yeah, Netflix's like recommended for you is pretty all over the place. I gotta say, it's anywhere from like Dora the Explorer to like Nymphomaniac.
You know what, Steve? I can tell you this: the account
Total lie.
the account attributed to my email. Nope, it's mostly like, hey, you like boring documentaries. Here's another boring documentary. It's like, you know what? I do like boring documentaries.
Yeah.
I've been watching the documentary on Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's not boring at all, but like, boy, can you just go right to sleep. Like, it's not this boring.
It's good to know that. Like, you know, honestly, like I'll
You
go
need
on
something
Netflix.
to fall asleep to?
Yeah, you're just like I literally have fallen asleep to this 5 times in a row.
Right.
This is a go-to.
You know what I use when I did have a bed to sleep in? Because now I just use my TV.
Now you just kind of float.
But I just put Bob Ross on my phone from
Oh, yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just comforting, you know.
Because his voice is
Until-
so like peaceful, you know.
Until
He's just
the
like,
one
oh
point-
yeah.
Until the point where he cleans the brush. And do you watch Bob Ross?
Not regularly.
All right. There's always a part in every episode where he first has to clean the big brush.
Okay.
And it's like a whole process. The camera actually breaks from him and follows it. But it ends with him like dipping it in the water, just like getting all the water off, and then he hits the shit out of the side of the easel to like get all the water off, and then it cuts to him and he just looks right at the camera and goes, just want to beat the devil out of it. Every time. And it's so funny because his face is really creepy at that
Wasn't
moment.
he like in
Drill
the army
sergeant.
or something like
He's
that?
a drill sergeant.
That's so
So the story
awesome.
about him, he was a drill sergeant for a lot of the time in Alaska. So that's why he does the winter landscape so well.
Yeah.
But he picked up painting, I think there or maybe somewhere else. I think he was stationed
like
in Florida
I'm pretty
too.
sure they do like arts and crafts. And
I said
stuff like
doo
that.
doo. You said doo doo.
See where his get your mind out of the gutter. Go ahead.
You want to talk about that, documentary you've been watching lately? Talk about your mind in the
What?
gutter.
Jelly or
I
syrup?
be eating butt. If I don't, I die.
Jelly or syrup part 2.
Anyway. But yeah, no, he was a drill sergeant, I think for just 20 years, because it's like a round number. And then the day he retired, he vowed he would never raise his voice again. So he just happened to do
said
the show.
He's been putting people to sleep ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nicely. After, being in Guernica and seeing some shit.
Yeah.
But he was a drill sergeant, and he said, he was like, I was the guy that yelled at the new guys or even the older soldiers to clean up that bathroom with your toothbrush right now.
Yeah.
And that was his job.
What they did in Forrest Gump.
Basically, yeah. But he's a crazy, crazy dude. And the show is great. But I mean, regardless, to fall asleep to, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely perfect. But what I was saying, when he gets to beating the brush, wakes you right up because
Yeah.
it's so loud.
Yeah.
Like
That's that little bit of military left in him where he's just like, you really
it's-
want to
you
just
know
beat
what?
the shit
Yeah,
out of
because
it,
it's
you
so
know?
disciplined.
But then-
It's a process.
He
what
hits the
does.
same exact point,
Pretty much.
like
Yeah.
repeatability all over the place. You know?
Honestly, if you watched it right now, you just die laughing.
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
exactly that.
No, it's good to have those shows though that like are gonna put you to sleep. I've watched.
If it's
so
a Ken
many.
Burns documentary, right out. That's the
Yeah.
Vietnam documentary I'm watching now, because they're just information.
Yeah.
It's documentary
Worse is,
film
like, black and
enough to
white.
be entertaining.
Yeah.
But it's to teach you something.
Yeah.
That's their MO.
And like you don't want to learn at 11:30 at night. Do you? I don't want to learn, especially about the Pacific. Maybe it was like, I don't know.
I'll just say this: the Vietnam Ken Burns thing is actually really good.
Yeah.
Because the first thing they talk about too is how Vietnam just kind of became what they are. Because that's a story most Americans probably have no idea about.
No.
And it's really kind of interesting how they've always kind of been oppressed.
Yeah.
And so for this to happen, and I don't know enough about Vietnam.
I base all my information about Vietnam.
Platoon?
No, Forrest Gump. I base most of anything I know off of Forrest Gump.
You're getting just one side.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
But still, it's
shit happens.
honestly that's really not the worst thing. But I mean, anyone that probably was in Vietnam or who is at least knowledgeable enough would probably be like, read a book, Steve.
Yeah.
There's probably
what's
some more
funny
you
is
can
I
learn
actually took a
about it.
class on it in middle school, and I clearly didn't learn anything.
Well, middle school, your job's not to learn anything. Your job is to jerk off. That's what you do in middle
Oh,
school.
okay.
You didn't know that?
No.
Wow. What did you? So you actually like read?
I tried.
No sports?
No, I was too busy beating off. No, yeah, of course I did. Baseball.
Just baseball?
Yeah, that was the only school sport I played, and then I would
Really?
play pickup games of football and stuff.
I played football.
I was told I was too small to play football by
I
my
was-
mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
my mom.
Yeah, mom didn't want me to play football.
I didn't give my parents a choice. That's it.
I mean, how many Jewish football players are there?
Josh Rosen.
One. All right, cool.
Even if he is Jewish.
Yeah.
I could just make up names. That'd be easier.
You could.
But
There's a couple Felds and
there's definitely been. I mean,
Steens.
yeah, but who cares? I don't give a shit.
Yeah, who gives?
With my Judaism, I feel like I am like a lot of exceptions to the rule because like I'm athletic despite what I look like, I can dance despite what I look like, and I'm shitty with money. So like I'm not the real deal.
He's also a liar, so take that in.
Just don't tell my rabbi because he bar mitzvahed me. He'd be like, "What the fuck, man?"
He half snips you, right? He missed the first time, right?
The rabbi doesn't do it. It's someone called a moil. Now, yeah, it's the most Jewish name for anything ever. Doing the most
moil.
Jewish thing. It's a moil. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think moil is a Hebrew word, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, that's really
Jeez.
offensive, man. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I do. I'm not. I feel bad for you, man.
We'll be right
It's all
back.
misshaped.
It's not my shit. Then yours is too. You weren't circumcised?
I'm not Jewish.
Okay. Most people get
Oh
circumcised in a
yes,
hospital.
yes, yeah, in a hospital
So-
by a professional, not some guy that comes to your house.
I'm
And then-
sorry.
and then
I'm
has the
sorry,
nerve-
if you-
and then
if
has
you
the
had to
nerve
pick- If you had to pick where you're going to rest, either back in the incubator or you get to go in your own crib and your mom gets to put wine in your gums
That guy
because
had
you
the-
just got your dick snipped.
That guy had the nerve to come to your house, snip your,
And just leave.
No, and then eat their catered food that they got.
Yeah, we make a big deal about it. It's going to be weird if I ever have a son. I'm going to be like, I don't know how to plan this shit. The last time I was with one of these things,
Do
I
they
was where
like
he
mark
was.
an area of where to do that, or are you just kind of?
It's not a Gallagher show, you know? It's not like, you better bring your poncho.
I'm not Jewish. I don't know anything about this crap.
Wow.
It's such a weird, like,
It's not that weird. It's just people, man.
it's just a weird celebration to cut a
yeah,
wean
I get that. But
in a living room and then where you live.
we're the righteous and chosen people, so it's not that weird. You're weird.
Yeah.
That's so bad. I find it a little weird that, yeah, it's not done in a hospital, but I know for a fact mine was done at my house that I grew up in.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they put an X on the floor of where
They
it
didn't put out
happened.
an X on the floor. That's it. They just toss the baby, hope it lands in the spot, and the moil just scoops up. Got it.
Oh my God.
That's disgusting.
Jesus Christ.
You know, you've been bringing up a lot about like
Dicks and
children,
asses. Yeah.
babies, dicks, asses. You still single?
Yep. Yes,
right.
I am.
Good.
So that's why my mind is all over the place.
I was gonna say, dude.
Yeah.
Jerk off.
Oh yeah. Well, why do you think I can talk about all this stuff?
God, I said jerk off. Like I should be more tired. I'm a little more subdued.
Oh yeah.
We're both. This isn't starting off that well.
No,
No, it's actually going really well.
it is.
You got to think of another topic for us to talk about.
Well, all right. I looked this one up. I actually read this some time ago.
Was it in
About
English?
Elon Musk's girlfriend. Have you ever heard of her? Grimes. She's a Canadian singer.
Her name is just Grimes.
Yeah, just one word, kind of like Cher.
But it's Grimes, like Rick Grimes.
Yeah, like maybe it's pronounced differently, but it's Grimes. So Grimes.
I don't know how else you could pronounce that.
Yeah, I don't
Grimes.
know. Grims, maybe? I don't know. So she does this daily routine, and she explains it. And she also did something. She gave herself surgery to remove a part of her eye so she can't see blue, so she doesn't get depressed. She's a very interesting woman. But yeah, this is her train. So she got interviewed, and this was what she said her training regimen is. My training is a 360 approach. Good start. I first maintain a healthy cellular routine where I maximize the function of my mitochondria with supplements such as NAD+, acetyl L, carnitine, and whatever, all this other crap. And then from that point, I spend 2 to 4 hours in my deprivation tank. This allows me to astroglide, quote unquote astroglide, to other dimensions, past, present, and future.
She said astroglide?
Yes. This is
I really
quote.
hope that it was a misquote.
No.
No one can you finish. And
Hold
then
on. Yeah, we're still in the morning. So in the afternoons, I do a 1 to 2 hour sword fighting session with my trainer James Liu. We go over the fundamentals that work the obliques, core stabilization, and triceps, as well as a few tricks, which she just stops at a few tricks. To wind down from this, I spend 30 to 45 minutes on an inclined hike at roughly 4 to 4.5 miles per hour, arguably the most efficient workout.
Honestly, that does sound like the only efficient workout she's done.
Yeah. Then
sword fighting might come in handy, though. Let's be honest. If you're at a fencing competition, you are outnumbered.
Yeah.
You better know what the hell you're doing. Go on. That's stupid. Go on.
Okay.
I can't.
And I then spend 45 minutes stretching before heading into the studio, where my mind and body are functioning at peak level. With a neuroplastic goal between 57.5 and 71.5 APHCs, which is my preferred range for my blood type. I have no idea what the fuck that is. And then
We need Neil deGrasse Tyson on here to, just look at us both and go, I don't know either. I don't know what the fuck.
We need Bill Nye the Science Guy in here to tell us what the hell's going on. So then she says, I've outfitted my studio with the highest grade of red light. It's pretty much 1,000 SQF IR sauna. Then her friend Hannah comes over, and we do a screaming session for 20 to 25 minutes while I slow boil the honey tea that maximizes my vocal proficiency.
All I'm hearing, Steve, are just great buddy activities right now.
This is
We're
like,
gonna have to break this down.
She might
I
not
want to
have
have a scream fight with you.
She might not have a lot of relationships, but the ones that she does are like close. They are so close. That's like a blood oath.
Family.
Yeah. They're closer than family.
Oh
So
God.
All right. So then she says, I have also eliminated all blue light from my vision through an experimental surgery that removes the top film of my eyeball and replaces it with an orange ultra flex polymer that my friend and I made in a lab this past winter as a means to cure seasonal depression. Last sentence. Ready?
No.
I go to bed with a humidifier on. That's it. That's how she ends it. That's all, folks.
Okay. First, what's she look like?
Sounds insane.
Is she pretty? It's
she's
Elon
got,
Musk.
like, the
He can
goth
buy
look.
anybody he wants.
She's got like the goth look. We'll show you guys too. I'll
like
send
the
this
goth
over.
look.
But yeah, she looks like she works at Hot Topic.
Wow. She looks like a lot.
Oh yeah.
I've dated you before.
She looks like she has like
and
vampire teeth.
We had a lot of fun, but I didn't call you back.
God.
But
She looks like she
you gotta
eats
look up
astronaut
though,
food.
like what her real Grimes is like almost too on the nose because she kind of does look. And I don't mean to be offensive at all, but like someone that just doesn't, despite how much care they take in their body, I think their physical appearance might just be something that they care about, but doesn't care what anybody else thinks about.
Grimes,
And even there, like she's not even
real
smiling.
name. Oh no, she's like
She's got
she kind of
just
has like a squirrel look.
almost like, why are you taking these pictures of me? And I need some nuts.
Her name's Claire Boucher.
Yeah, Claire, go back to Claire, okay? Claire Boucher.
Or-
Beautiful name.
Yeah, right?
Grimes?
Like Bobby Boucher. Maybe she...
Grimes, though, sounds grimy. Ugh. Like, Grimes is like, I touch you. And like, Rick Grimes in The Walking Dead was always dirty.
He was always sweating.
Even when he was clean.
Yeah.
And
Carl.
the name fit.
Carl.
Coral. You know what my favorite thing about Rick Grimes' character is? No matter the height of the person he was like having a confrontation with
Yeah.
or a real talk with, he always looked at them and got under them,
Yeah.
like
Which
he
is
was
not a power
shorter
move.
than them.
Yeah, that's not a power move. That's
but like
the
anytime he
total-
like got into Carl's face, he'd be like, Carl, like get under, like
Yeah.
dude, just look down and be like,
Yeah,
Carl.
it's like, and you're like, that's painful too. Like, I mean, after a while, you got to get on a knee on like
He's
cement.
like swoops down,
Yeah.
gets really low. That's why
I
it was
get it.
good that the kids got taller as the seasons went on.
I mean, it's
'cause
almost like yelling at your dog for pissing on the floor, but like he gets below the dog.
Coral again.
Yeah, you
He
pissed
starts
on the
licking
floor
your
again,
face.
Carl.
Speaking of dogs, I got a nephew recently.
Yes. What kind of dog is it?
It's a mix, I believe. I know it's lab, boxer, and I believe the third species is like pit.
So
It's all over the place.
it's
He's more
adorable.
adorable as fuck. Definitely more of a boxer
his name?
personality. Flynn.
Flynn.
Jen, dumb name for a dog.
Yeah.
Love you, but that was also the name that the place they adopted him from gave him. So it was like the starter name.
Oh man, so that was like when we adopted my dog. Her name was it was a weird name
Gladys.
for a dog. It was something like that.
Blanche.
Well, that was the thing. So I said to them, I was like, we don't have to keep the name, right?
Myrtle.
I was like, we don't have to keep the name, right? They're like, no, you can name it whatever you want.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, come on, Olga. Like, what? What do you name? I don't know. Like, what do you
Vladimir,
what do you
get
name
over
the
here.
dog? Like, I don't know. It's like naming the dog Mike. It's weird.
You can name the dog whatever you want.
I named her Molly. Just adorable.
Oh, I met Molly.
Yeah.
Molly's adorable.
Molly.
But like, as soon as I saw a picture of him, I was like, that looks like a Yogi. I would
Yeah.
call him Yogi.
Yogi.
But no, it's Flynn. It's Flynnigan.
Yogi Bear.
But that's kind of what he kind of looked like, but he was doofy. It
Yeah,
just was
yeah,
like
yeah.
Yogi. With
He had
just
the
like,
big paws, so you looked
he's
on.
getting big paws.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like when he was a puppy, they weren't that big, but now they're like fucking meat hooks. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
He is a boxer.
Does he bite?
Yes, he's very toothy right now,
Mm.
and like for me, for whatever my sister like, I'll pick him up and he just licks my face all over. But my sister's even like, he doesn't do that with anybody.
Mm.
He just bites. But like when he gets really into it, he bite my beard, get my nose.
That's adorable.
He actually fucked up my sister like the first week in the house. And he didn't mean to do it. He's a puppy. And he was super small then, too. He's already gotten bigger. This is like 3 or maybe even a month ago. But like they were just playing. It was
Yeah.
like, 6 o'clock in the morning when the puppy gets up. And he just like lurched at her. And
Yeah.
she just felt him like bop noses.
Yeah, yeah.
And her husband wakes up. It's like, Jen, you are bleeding everywhere. And she showed me the picture of it. She looked like she got into a hockey
I got
fight.
your nose.
It was like one line here, another
got your
line, and then
nose.
down. It looked horrible, and I went to see her that day, and she's like, "Oh, it doesn't even hurt." But it's like,
Yeah.
you
It
got
was love.
fucked up. Yeah, exactly. But I play with him, nothing happens because he actually likes me.
You know what's funny is like when you have your own. It's probably the same thing when you have your own kids. But when it's your dog and they do something to somebody, you're just like, oh, or they do something to you, like it's not that bad. But
Right.
if you saw that happen to somebody else, you'd be like, Jesus, like,
Right? Yeah.
Someone get rid of that dog. You know,
Mhm.
it's wild.
Well, my sister was saying they just got a house too, and so once they got the house, they got the dog.
Yeah.
And they were walking the dog, and one of the neighbors came out and warning them about another neighbor and his friend that brings over a pit that doesn't have a leash. He's bit 2 kids and another dog. So how's that dog not put down? And they were just like, it's a thing. So if you're walking the dog and you see a pit bull he's gonna come over. So just get the dog back in the house. It's like, move, get the hell out
It's like
of there.
owning a velociraptor.
yeah. This show basically comes down to Steve and I doing bad impersonations.
Yeah,
of
I don't
anything.
understand how. You know, they just said that like Jurassic Park, they got the sound of the T-Rex from turtles having sex.
I remember hearing that. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like,
I
what-
mean, well,
but like also you have
hold
to
on,
think
that's
about,
the
like,
beauty
we're
of-
also
oh.
basing it on like how would we even know what sound it
right.
makes?
That's
you know?
very true. But
Yeah.
also, you're playing into the whole like beauty of like Foley art in movies, how sounds are made.
Yeah.
You've
well, they
seen
even
The
say
Exorcist,
bullets
right?
too, like guns. They say
Guns are a doorknob. When you're holding a gun, it's a doorknob that's just pieced together as one piece. So it's the one side of the door and the other side of the door, and they're connected. And you just jiggle it. That's that sound because it's all like the pins and everything.
Yeah.
But
But
or at least that's how
they said.
one would do
I was
that.
told that too. That they were like, "That's the most artificial sound."
Yeah.
And people think like,
Because you can literally I'll hand you this. This is a gun. Take it. It doesn't make noise in real life, right? But in a movie, as soon as I grab it off the table,
yeah.
it's so ridiculous, but
Yeah.
super effective.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
But,
I mean, they have to stick with it because they've been using it for.
They
God
don't
knows
have
how
to,
long.
to be honest. A movie can be like, let's just not do that and make it
Yeah.
as realistic as possible. But at the same time, making a movie isn't a one-person idea.
Yeah.
It's too many people involved for anything like that to happen. But
Absolutely.
what I was going to say, though, you've seen The Exorcist, right?
Of course.
All right. You know how they got the sound of the girl's bones scraping together? When
Oh,
her
you
head
mean the
turned around?
movie? Oh, I thought you meant like. Yeah, I've seen An Exorcist.
Oh, I just missed.
Oh, what is this?
What is that? Oh, why do we have this? Oh, it's fake. It's fake. Thank God.
That's what they use in the movies. It's a blank firing gun. It is loud as hell.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
It's not loaded. Right?
No, it's scary to shoot. I'm not even kidding.
See, but that's like the only sound the gun makes. Hand me the gun. No fucking noise. Hand it back to you. No real noise. I don't know why I handed him a gun. I don't know why you put one on the table, Alex.
that
You crazy
crazy?
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't
do it.
care what kind of a gun it is. Do not fucking do that. Actually, no, that's not like a blank, right?
It is a blank fire. It's a 9mm
So
round.
does that orange piece come out?
No. So it's a 9mm round, but instead of a bullet, the top of the shell is crimped. So this fires. It's got gunpowder in it. Makes the same noise, but it doesn't fire a
It doesn't have a
projectile
pin, yeah,
out
yeah.
of the barrel. That's how Brandon Lee died from on the set of The Crow. Someone
put-
accidentally loaded a real bullet, a real round into the gun.
Well, there's a lot of theories on whether it was accidental.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
probably
it's I don't.
Pretty cool though.
I actually had to get guns for a short that I did in at City College, and I got them from a real prop house. But they were very explicit. Like, look, one of them is a mechanical gun. The other one was basically just a piece of metal. Even the piece of metal gun, you will get arrested. Don't travel with it. Don't go anywhere with it. I had rehearsals.
That's probably like this. That is probably a real gun, just with a fake.
No, you buy it online.
Yeah, no, it's.
I was gonna say the weight. Though.
Yeah, the weight.
You
I
left
mean,
it cocked.
it can't.
I can't uncock it. I don't know. How to
It
do
can't fire a real round. It's a different mold, but it's a replica of a PPK,
Yeah,
James
yeah,
Bond's gun. But yeah, you buy them online. It was only $120, and you don't need a license or anything.
So I'm saying it doesn't. Oh, that didn't fire before I was trying to fire it.
You got to squeeze hard.
Oh.
Don't tell him how to use this thing. Anyway,
What are you afraid I'm gonna go to Times Square?
no, I'm afraid
Shoot the
I'm
naked
not gonna
cowboy.
make it out of here. I'm
Shoot
so
the naked
sorry,
cowboy.
Mrs. Ed's mom. He was
So-
just sitting right there.
All right. You want to know what happened in Florida today?
I think I was talking about something. Oh no. Do you know what The Exorcist? I want to finish.
Yes,
this
the
thought.
movie. Yes, I know. About
All right, but you've seen the part where her head turns and you've heard it.
Yes.
Do you know what they used as a sound effect for that?
No.
They had to bring in an outside guy who was a famous Italian Foley artist. I don't know how you become a famous Foley artist, but they exist and they make huge money too.
Yeah.
But he watched the scene and they could not get this to work. So he asked, I forget if it was Friedkin, the director, or somebody else, like, give me your wallet. You have a leather wallet. So he took the leather wallet and just held it right up against the mic and just like rubbed it really hard. And that's the audio. Make you vomit. But it's just a leather wallet.
Interesting.
Yeah. See,
You learn
useless
something.
knowledge here on the CoEd podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
My Tinder is blowing up.
Oh.
It's not. Should just delete that shit.
You got 99 and a half likes. Where
Yeah,
are
all
these
from
matches?
dudes. yeah, all from dudes.
I made the
100,000
biggest
miles
mistake
away.
ever. I put men and women on there.
What are you talking? That probably was the
I
best
can't
thing you could.
change
At least
it.
you get likes now.
You
And
want
know
to
what?
like
And you
hang
know what?
out?
Most of them don't flake out on you now.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, some guys just want to play Madden. Other dudes,
Want to play Madden?
I didn't say it. He did.
All right. So you want to hear what happened in Florida today?
On this date or today?
Literally,
actually?
this was published 8 hours ago.
That's today.
Yeah. So, Florida man leads cops. So this is the headline. Florida man leads cops on low-speed chase, gets 5th DUI. So says
Going
police.
for the record.
We'll put his headshot up. So he
Yeah, we'll do that to the guy.
clearly this guy looks overjoyed to get his 5th DUI.
On his teeth are so bleached.
They
It looks like it's a South
literally-
Park mouth.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a. He's probably in the picture grimacing, but they just put that big smile over. It looks so fake.
Guy's 56 years old.
It looks
flashed
great.
his pearly whites in a bizarre booking photo after he was eventually hauled in by cops for allegedly running a red light in Newport Richey in his white van. A deputy with the Pasco County Sheriff's Office tried to pull him over, but Ormond, the guy's name's Gordon Ormond. Fucking play on words there. Gordon Ormond?
Definitely wasn't picked on in school.
No. Gordon. Apparently did not stop.
Well, no. Why?
So, after ignoring police sirens and emergency lights, Ormond continued to drive between 15 and 35 miles an hour. At
not
one
slow
point,
speed.
hit a basketball hoop.
Residential or like in a park somewhere? Because that's a key
It
detail.
doesn't say. It just says
Shitty reporting right there.
he was eventually thwarted when authorities
Thwarted?
used stop sticks. I don't know what the hell those are. Those are like
Probably
flares. Or did they like baton his car because he
I
was
think
going
it-
so slow? There was just like cops next to him.
Oh, let's see.
They're like,
Stop
let's not
sticks.
shoot him. Let's just like
Stop
bash the shit out of his car.
I wonder what that is. It might be like some sort of strip or something. I don't know. It does,
No,
I've never
stop
heard.
sticks, no, because that was the strip is the spikes.
Right, but it might
Yeah,
be
yeah.
a different kind of. They're not.
He wasn't
hitting
going
the
fast
car
enough. The
with
car would just
batons.
roll over it.
Right, but either way,
You'll never take me alive.
either way though, there's
Nicest
not
pair of teeth I've
there's
ever
not
seen,
a
though.
group of cops running along the car like who's that? Kim Jong Un's security running along his limo,
Yeah.
smacking it
Yeah,
with
they're just like
batons.
bashing the crap out of the
That's
side
not
of
what's
his car.
happening. That's not stop. If that's the way it is, like they're going.
I mean,
after them
dude,
with,
it's
like,
Florida.
those
You don't
sticks
know.
that
You don't know. But so, investigators said that Ormond claimed his license had been suspended. But when they checked the system, they reportedly noticed his license had been revoked since July 1991. And he had 4 previous DUI convictions to his name.
I was 6. No, 5.
So after failing to submit a breath test and fleeing the scene of the crash, officials said that said the ordeal was Ormond's 12th arrest for driving with a suspended or revoked license.
So, well, obviously, in the 28
is
years
crazy.
that he's had a license, has not had a license, 12 times doesn't seem like that much, really. When you think
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
it's
He's probably been
Baker's dozen.
driving great.
Yeah, he could have had
He's
2
like,
dozen.
who needs a license?
Yeah, I mean, more power to him. It's
But it doesn't
I want to
say-
know
it
the,
doesn't
the
say-
gaps of the DUIs. Like, when did they occur?
Yeah.
You know?
I want to know which barbiturate he was on, because he's not sober.
No way. Going 15 miles an hour. Hard
And you
it is
know
to go
why he has
15
those
miles an
pearly
hour?
whites? You know why he has the pearly whites? Meth. He needed to get
Oh,
those
yeah.
teeth replaced.
They look great though.
Look amazing.
They look.
I don't know
really
how he's
freaking
paying
good.
it off. Meth. I don't know.
Probably. Could be the state of Florida.
That actually is a teaser for the new movie on Netflix, El Camino.
El Camino.
It's
I'm
gonna be
so
awesome.
excited.
I hope it is at least. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be. Those guys haven't done anything that really wasn't that great.
Yeah. It takes place like right after Breaking Bad.
I saw
Yeah.
the beginning of the trailer, but I didn't finish it because I had
man.
shit to do.
Yeah, it's like a radio report, a news report of like 9 people found dead in a cabin. Suspect.
Ooh, okay, so right there, people should go watch the finale and count how many people are there. If it's 10, then you know Walter's out of there.
Yeah, exactly. That's
no,
what I was
that's
thinking.
they're gonna.
But they said the suspect fled, and it's Jesse sitting in a car listening.
No. Oh no, yeah, I
He's
saw them
sitting-
drive by.
he's
I saw
sitting
them
in a
drive
car
by.
listening to it.
Yeah, I saw them drive by. Okay, I just hope Jesse just needs to meet the nice
In an El
girl.
Camino.
Well, he fled off in the El
Yeah,
Camino.
yeah.
You see that.
Yeah, yeah.
But he just needs to meet the rock girl who isn't gonna make him do H.
Who isn't gonna
who
OD?
Walter's
and then
just gonna
who
watch
your best friend's just
down.
gonna watch die right in front of you.
Yeah.
You know?
How can he trust anything or anyone? Say Walter is alive and like he tries to find him and do this again, but somewhere else.
Yeah. What about Saul?
I love Saul. Although I haven't watched any or I think I watched 2 episodes of the last season, the 4th season. I think Better Call Saul and I need to watch the fourth season, but I haven't heard anything bad about it, is built to be a better show than Breaking Bad because it's funnier.
I gave up on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that you
I
liked
couldn't
it.
stand the whole brother thing.
That's
and it's
you
just
got to
like,
get
oh
through
my
that.
God.
But like it's super
I was also
important.
watching it week to week, which Breaking Bad I binge watched
See, yeah, Breaking Bad I didn't watch week to
until
week.
like the fifth season.
Yeah, me too. And I remember the finale I watched probably 6 hours of Breaking Bad, so it's like 6 or 7 episodes.
Yeah.
And got caught up as much as I needed to be, and oh my God, what an
It's
episode!
an amazing show.
Yeah,
But
even
yeah,
just
Better,
that finale
Better Call
alone.
Saul, I just like I don't know.
That's a
Watching it week to
shame.
week was rough.
I loved it week to week. I wish I could have watched.
Because I wanted more action, and there just wasn't.
Well, that's the thing.
It's not Breaking Bad.
It's not bringing, not at all.
Yeah.
But it's funnier and just as dark. But unfortunately, unless the Mike storyline has a lot of
his episode was my favorite episode.
Yeah, but
when you get his whole thing.
they mingle together more. If you can try to watch it at some point, but I don't think you need to for El Camino. You might, but it's great though to see the nods, not just the nods to Breaking Bad, but like old characters come back. They bring everybody.
Oh
back.
yeah,
it's so
even
funny.
Gus. Yeah, Gus was my favorite. What? That's the.
I'm not. I obviously
Gus was
Gus.
the kingpin or whatever. He was
Poisados? Pollos Hermanos.
Pollos Hermanos. Yeah. He was. Oh man, he was so good.
Giancarlo Estrada.
Yeah, something
I think is his real
something
name.
Spanish. I forget what it was, but it was. He
But
was
either
amazing.
way, Gus was great. But not only obviously he comes back, but like every episode, there's a small character that you don't recognize. And oh shit, he
Did
was
Bill
in
Burr ever come back?
Not yet, I don't
Okay.
think. But
'Cause he was
other
only in Breaking
characters
Bad for a
that
little bit.
he was great too. But other
Yeah.
characters in that part of the show come back very quick. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I thought that was the gun still, and I was like, "Yo,
How did
in
you
fact-
get the gun?
In fact,
This is a live one.
Yeah. No more fake bullshit.
I don't think these bullets are bad. They're called hollow.
That means there's nothing in them. Yeah, there's nothing in them.
No,
They're pointed.
it's
Whatever.
not going to cause more damage arterially. I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know where I heard that. All right. No. I thought I had something to say, but I'm only on a podcast. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
How was your commute today on the LIRR?
Oh, okay. So I took the train this time to Kings Park instead
Yeah.
of my regular stop that's on the Ronkonkoma line.
Yep.
Vastly different lines.
Oh yeah. Did you have to stop in Huntington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double decker.
Yep.
So I got to sit up on top. It's great.
Uh,
But it was like super packed and then loud, like people were having engaging conversations with each other. And not that it was really even bothering me. It really wasn't. Everything bothers me on the train, though.
Yeah.
And I like to bitch about everything in case you haven't noticed. You definitely know that about me.
oh yeah.
Anyway.
You're not
but-
one to complain though.
Not if it bothers me.
Yeah. No.
But on the Ronkonkoma line, everyone's just pissed and like quiet or
Yeah.
trying to be quiet, and it's just so. It's also too. I think the Ronkonkoma line, they don't have any double deckers for whatever
No.
reason. So, but I think the double decker trains are smaller anyway, like
They're
shorter.
Shorter. Yeah.
But either way, it just
So
was,
they can fit on the smaller. Whatever.
Either way,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just weird. And then there was one point where like the conductor came up to one of the passengers, like, "Hey Ray, how you doing?" Like screaming at him.
Yeah.
And like if I was asleep next to him, I would have punched the shit out of that conductor. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Everyone's coming home from work.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
That guy's got a job to do.
That got me so mad. But then the passenger was just like, "Hey!" It was like they were at a fucking disco. Like,
Yeah.
dude, everyone wants you to shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
oh, yeah. It seems like nobody gets off the train until Ronkonkoma too. Like it's jam packed until the very end.
Yeah, and what I hate about that line is like, I take the odd hour trains, and a lot of them are with construction workers.
Yeah.
Nothing
all,
against
all of
construction
them have
workers.
all of them have beers in their hand too, which is
I
I
don't
find
give a
awesome.
shit about that.
No, I find it. I think it's fun. I think
Right.
it's fucking awesome.
But-
They just like crack it. They're like, oh.
But what they do
Today
is
sucks, you
they'll
know?
sit anywhere on the train until about like Hicksville or like the midway point.
Yeah.
And then they'll start going to the first car, and I'll just stand there for like the last 45 minutes of the trip. I get off at like the third or second to last stop on the Ronkonkoma line. I'm on the first car, so I can immediately get out and walk to my apartment because I'm in walking distance. Perfect. I can't get fucking out. It's all these construction workers.
damn
Even
village
the
people.
little ones are fucking big. And like,
It's the damn village people blocking the way.
yeah, well, all one type. Okay, where's the cop? Where's the cop?
They're like,
Clear
we were
this shit
supposed to
out.
meet up with the Indian. Where the hell is he?
But then they all like stand there like, where are you going? It's like, it's my stop. A lot of weird fucking characters on the train.
Oh, yeah.
There was one guy, I don't even think I told you about this, but it was like a 4:12 train leaving whatever station I had. I had to get to work by, I think, 6 a.m. That got me in at 5:30. And so I'm standing on the platform, and there are obviously people who were there before me, but I kind of know my spot. I'm standing on the platform. The train doors pull up right in front of me. And this guy, as the train is like slowly getting closer, because it just eases into the stop and I'm at the end, he like walks in front of me to be in front, like cuts me in line, but like rubs his back against my chest to do it. And he was like this kind of like a bigger dude, so I wasn't necessarily ready to be like, what the
Long King
fuck?
Poly thing? Or like,
Yeah. Oh, dude. But he gets to like a full stop in front of me, and then he pulls this, and he looks up at me. You all right, bro? And I'm like, I'm trying to
Are
get
you
on a
Rick
fucking
Grimesing me
train.
right now?
It was the grimiest fucking thing.
Don't you dare lower yourself and talk to me.
But the funny thing that I liked about it was that he then got on the train, and I'm like mean mugging the shit out of this guy, right? And I'm just annoyed. Like, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
That was my chesticles all up in them. I did not appreciate it. And it's like, this is 4 o'clock in the morning. Fuck you. So he sits down, and I was thinking of like, what am I gonna do about this? Because I can't just sit here.
I can't let him win.
But he pulls out from his bag sunglasses, puts them on his hat. Fine, whatever. I wear sunglasses on the train too because I just, when I fall asleep,
You
the
like to
sun,
look blind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I get money.
Yeah,
Someone hands
you
me
get
a dollar.
money, yeah.
Oh shit. But then he takes out a sleeping mask, like an eye mask, puts that around
with eyes on it.
No, oh my god, if only. But he puts that on, then he puts the sunglasses on over and just like sits back and like a robot. So I'm just watching this from like 3 rows away, and I'm like, that guy wins. I'm not fucking with you. There is a mental block somewhere on that dude where he has to be the first on the fucking train. Like, how fucking old are you?
That setup sounds like exhausting. He's got to get the thing on. He's got to get this on.
It took 2
he's gotta
stops
put
for him
this-
to fix everything. I was just like glued. Like, what the fuck is happening now? Is that an eye mask?
Yeah. Oh god.
I just close your fucking eyes. You don't need an eye mask. You're
Eye
a
mask
grown
and-
ass man.
Eye
I
mask with
assume.
sunglasses over it. Like, what
Right.
are you trying to hide?
Right. Like, I was waiting for like, okay, now the snow goggles, welding mask, everything.
the
like,
welding mask.
like,
He puts
look,
like a
I
Darth
get
Vader
it. I
mask
hate,
on.
I hate when the sun hits me in the eyes first thing in the morning.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's mean. I really feel bad. But he could watch this, and he's at my stop.
He could be watching it, but he's not actually watching it because he has 4 layers over his eyes.
He can't see shit. He hears it, so I better not say anything on that platform.
He's like, oh, I take that line. That's weird.
hey, good morning.
Not today.
I gotta just disguise my voice. Good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you. What? You're really gonna answer your phone?
No, I didn't answer it.
Somebody called you though?
No, it was a
See,
text.
my phone is flipped upside down, so I can't see distracting things during our
Well,
podcast.
I don't know if any weird articles come up. I want to read them.
I think you should take a break from reading weird articles.
Okay. All right, fine.
Nothing about anyone named Grimes anymore. And I like
Grimes?
Elon Musk. What?
I mean, he's out there. He's
But
an out there
also,
guy. It doesn't
that's-
surprise me
I
that
did-
he would be with somebody that removed a part of their eye to,
Right.
you know,
But I
like,
did,
that's some shit. And she did it in like a basement. She didn't even do it.
You assume, but look, I was gonna say this. Elon Musk has all the money in the world. I'm sure she has a black card. Do whatever the fuck you want. So her making a film with her friend was probably going down to some lab,
Yeah.
meeting a scientist, going out for a coffee. Oh, we're friends now.
Yeah.
And we did it together, where she just sat and watched
Yeah.
him do all like, all right,
She's,
so
like,
I'm
in her
gonna
screaming
I'm
session.
gonna
She's like,
split these.
Ah, what? Oh, it came out good. All right, good.
Hold on, I'm splitting these atoms right now to get the thing you want done. Okay.
They're
Did I blow out the
They're
mic?
waiting for guys from NASA to show up to make sure that the
They're waiting for guys
laminate's
at NASA to
good.
show up. Can we meet Elon?
Yeah,
Can we
yeah.
meet Elon,
Yeah.
please? I know we're from NASA and everything,
Yeah.
but
I'm also a Bowie fan, so I feel like we'd kind of get to know each other better.
oh man. That was a historical joke in a way. Music history.
Yeah,
Bowie.
absolutely.
Surprised you even know who the fuck that is.
Bowie? Hell yeah.
You and I don't really talk music that much. Like,
No, because we don't like the same stuff.
we kind of do. We mesh a little bit, but
What do you like?
death metal polka. You ever hear that?
No.
How about scream?
Grimes?
Grime sucks. I can tell you right now. Whatever that
I haven't
fucking
heard a
genre
single song.
is,
I
it's
feel
just
like
static.
it's Billie Eilish times like 10.
Just
Yeah.
you hear that?
Yeah.
It's G.
Yeah.
They found the note with static.
Go on. Keep going.
Well, you want to learn how to play guitar, right?
Soundgarden? What? Yeah.
Soundgarden's dope. I'm wearing their shirt right now. I think.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You're wearing the same shirt you wore last time.
Well, this shirt's the same. Everything
Yeah.
else underneath isn't.
Hmm.
And I showered. And I washed this shirt since, but you
Good.
know what? I didn't even realize I was wearing the same shirt until I saw the clip that we got sent from the last episode. And I'm just like, all right, this ain't a mirror, but that's me right there. Exactly what I'm wearing. Different jeans, though, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, no, you want to play guitar, right?
I would. Yeah. I would. I always wanted to learn.
If you guys would want to see it, I'd like to teach Steve the C scale. Not today. I don't have a guitar with me.
Yeah.
But just to see if you could even comprehend.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I'll just tell you that the C scale is like the first scale that he nailed it, you guys. Dude.
Like that slap and bass.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all you need is to have T-Rex arms and to move your fingers around.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
All I need is 3 fingers.
You've got it,
How
sir.
amazing would it be though if you're like, all right, dude, just like nail this. You know, you get do this here, put your finger there, you know, strum it, whatever. And I'm like, I'm really struggling, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, and it like is fuego, like pure fire. And then Alex shits his pants by accident.
That sounds more like...
I find the brown note on the guitar.
that sounds definitely more like fiction than documentary. I want to film the documentary where it's like, all right, Steve, it's a C scale, the easiest scale anybody knows. It's just all major notes, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you how to do it, and you're still just like, fuck, and you get really mad.
I break the guitar. You're like, okay, well, you gotta buy me a new one now.
Well, good
where's
thing
the
that
other
was
one?
Alex's.
Where's the other one?
Yeah, Alex, he's using yours, not mine. Okay, just sorry. Mine or not?
Are you gonna play like tambourine
While I teach you how to play guitar, you want me to play the tambourine?
Well, yeah. Once I start going solo.
Yeah, you don't need a bass player or a drummer or anything like
Yeah.
that, or another guitar player to play along with. No, you need someone to play the tambourine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It accents well. You know, you kind of keep your beat going. You know.
Well,
you
I'd be
tap
your whole
foot.
percussion section, apparently.
Yeah.
No drum kit. Just.
No.
But I use my
You're
hip.
kind of like my uncle at every wedding.
Stop giving him tambourines.
Just the clap and the tap with the foot.
Is he Jewish? That's like
No, Italian.
basically the same
He's
thing.
like, it doesn't matter what song. He's like,
The only difference between
hey, Macarena. He's like, oh, that's good.
it's better food on the Italian side.
Oh yeah.
Kosher diets are disgusting. I don't have one.
5
minutes.
5 minutos.
Man, I don't. What do you think of this show? How do you think it went?
I don't know, man. I think it's all crumbling around.
Alex, what do you think? We didn't talk to you much.
Alex
man.
had the mic on too.
No, that's okay. I'm just here for support. I
Yeah.
think it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
It's gonna get better every time.
Yeah.
You're like a big mattress for us.
Yeah.
Like
We gotta get Harrison Ford on here, man.
I thought we talked to Harry's people like last week. Did
We're
we
gonna
not?
look him up. There's Harrison Ford in New York. We just have to contact him and see when he's available.
There's a Harry Ford in Pittsburgh we could probably get.
I mean, he sounds like a good guy. Yeah.
I don't think he's a Steelers fan or a Penguins fan, so that's good.
That's totally
If he was a
fine.
Penguins fan, then
Yeah, no
nope,
fucking way.
Don't
Throw him out the
care
window.
about anything about you.
Yeah, no.
I'm looking forward to postseason baseball. Are you looking forward to postseason baseball, Steve?
Not really.
Are you looking forward to Why? Why? New York is going to have a great season in the postseason. Why aren't you looking forward to the postseason, Steve? Why don't you tell all the fans at home why you're not looking forward to baseball postseason?
Let's go Mets.
That was the worst answer ever,
Yeah.
but it was the most accurate.
You know what's
too.
crazy? It's like imagine having a team. You're gonna have the NL Rookie of the Year. You're gonna have a Cy Young winner and a potential batting title candidate, and you're not even making the playoffs because your bullpen is the worst fucking thing to touch a baseball
Meet
field.
the Mets. Meet the Mets.
Terrible.
Stand right up and leave Citi Field, even though Citi
God.
Field's dope. I like Citi Field a lot.
Dude,
It's just a
Citi Field's
shame.
the shit. It's so awesome.
The Mets fans have been fucked with so fucking long.
Yeah, man.
That I'm. I,
it
it
was
also
crazy
it
'cause,
almost,
like, dude, when they're good, that stadium rocks, man. It does.
but it doesn't rock New York. That's the problem too. But that's not anything
I'm
other
just saying,
than
like the
consistency's
fans
fault.
will show
Yeah.
up. That's
But
what
it-
pisses me off. Is
but
they don't spend money.
It's why I'm very happy in a way
It's
that
so
I was an
easy to
Islander
be a
fan
Yankee
growing
fan.
up.
So easy to
because
be a Yankee fan. Oh yeah, yeah.
I
so you
know
see the other side of it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. That's why I'm very sympathetic, and at
Yeah.
the same time, I'm not the asshole Yankee fan.
Yeah.
I can't be that guy. I hate that
Like
guy.
go Rangers, go
Yeah.
Rangers '94.
I'm a Jets fan too, so I know it now.
Oh, yeah.
I just it makes me not care enough about football, which kind of sucks. But hockey and baseball are better anyway. Get at me, I don't care.
I
You have a
mean,
problem
dude,
with that?
mono. That's
Whatever, it's fine.
so crazy.
Just his spleen is shrunk down to normal size though, so he might be able to play sooner than later.
He's not even throwing yet.
No, he can't do shit
Yeah.
because he probably doesn't feel good either.
No.
Like they're checking him out physically, but how he feels is what's going to really dictate it.
Yeah, he
'Cause,
sounds fine when he's talking. He like sounds like he has
You know,
energy.
yeah, like I said with mono, it's not like it's debilitating to you, but
And then you
kinda
don't know if
seem
he's been
okay.
like, because you said the throat thing, you don't even know if he's been eating like normal. So
Probably
he might have
not.
like lost weight. He might be a little malnourished. You know?
I'd say he definitely lost a little bit.
Yeah,
of weight.
yeah.
But that's part of it. Mono,
Dude, Danny Dimes. How about Daniel Jones, huh?
I didn't watch any of his
Dude,
performance, but I
that
heard about
was,
it.
I haven't been that excited to watch a Giant. Like
It's
watching
funny.
a Giant game, I
It's-
can't even remember.
It's
That
funny.
was awesome.
It's funny though how when he was drafted, it was the end of the world.
Oh yeah.
Same thing. With
I
Eli.
even remember like
Like,
dude,
the
that
Giants
night he got
are
drafted, I was
pure.
like, oh my god.
Right.
Just
But the
because it was
Giants-
just such a risky pick, you know.
The
You're
Giants,
like, oh
though,
man.
are such a stable team in the way that they do things that
Yeah.
they can have a 15-year quarterback and then that kind of be okay, despite how the team does.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just going to get another 15-year quarterback. With
Yeah.
the Jets, how many quarterbacks have the Jets had
Dude, I
in
don't
Eli's
even
tenure
know.
alone?
They said it just in that
We've had
division.
3
In their
quarterbacks
division. In their
since
division.
Daniel
though.
Jones's fucking
Yeah.
tenure.
Yeah.
We've already gone through 3. So,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going
Dude, your
on?
whole division though. Like other than
Other than
Brady,
Brady,
Buffalo
yeah.
and Miami, same
Mhm.
thing. How crazy is that?
At least Buffalo had a little bit of stability with Kelly years ago.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm talking about, it's been so
Well,
long.
you could say that Marino and Miami.
Yeah, but that was it. Ryan Tannehill. What
Now
do you-
he's in Tennessee. He's a backup to
good for him.
Marcus
But he's
Mariota.
getting paid.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
His wife's cute too.
All their wives are probably cute, let's
I'm
be
sure.
honest.
Yeah. Well, all right.
So this was the 3rd episode of the CoEd podcast.
3.
I'm glad you can count. It's surprising. Just want to thank everybody for sticking with us. If you haven't, just, share it with everybody you know, even if you don't like them, especially if you don't like them, because this show sucks.
Believe us when we say Ed will be wearing the same shirt next time too.
You know what? Depending on how good I feel about the show, maybe we got to ride this hot streak.
Yeah.
Same hat too,
Yeah.
but this is like my travel hat.
Well,
and it's also let's go Yankees, okay?
Hopefully you don't die of like mold poisoning or whatever.
Ain't nothing gonna break me down.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. I fucked that up.
Yep.
I don't care. Ain't
right.
nothing gonna kill me. Yeah, we could cut that in together.
Yeah.
But I think if you left it like that, it'd be a little more fun
All
and
right.
charming.
I'm Steve Coco. That's Ed.
Eddie Blumenthal.
Alex is behind the camera.
Alex.
Adios.
Alex.
Chuck up the deuces.
Alex is the best. Thank you.